Is Victoria Beckham finally ready to call a truce with her daughter-in-law, Nicola Peltz? Well, after months of family drama, it looks like the former Spice Girl might be done with the constant back and forth.
It's taken so long to get to this point.
Victoria and David have been in the middle of a very public rift with their eldest son, Brooklyn, and his wife, Nicola. Remember David's big 50th birthday in May? Brooklyn was nowhere to be seen, and that only fueled the whispers of just how strained things have become.
Nothing comes in the way of our family, and nothing comes away in the way of our children.
But now, as Victoria gears up for the release of her brand new Netflix documentary, insiders say she's had a change of heart. The filming process was apparently liberating for her. It reminded her of how loved she is, and it gave her perspective. She can't keep fighting the same fight with her son.
He's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy.
And get this, she even included a blink and you'll miss it throwback snap of baby Brooklyn in the trailer. If that's not an olive branch, I don't know what is.
And all I want is my children to be happy and what more can you ask for, really?
A source put it pretty bluntly. Victoria knows her relationship with Brooklyn is fractured, but she also believes he'll come back to her one day. For now, though, she's focusing on the family that is standing by her side, while still holding on to hope for reconciliation. Emotional but freeing. That's how she described it. And honestly, who wouldn't get emotional about something like this?
All the kids are amazing. I mean, they're really good kids.
Meanwhile, Brooklyn doesn't seem too rattled by the headlines. When asked about the drama, he brushed it off, saying he just keeps his head down and focuses on life with Nicola. His words? "We're happy." He even doubled down on praising Nicola, calling her very supportive. That's clearly where his loyalty is at the moment.
We have each other, we have each other's back more than anything.
Sources have gone as far as to say that Brooklyn has gone no contact with his parents and siblings.
Like, it's really raw.
Instead, he's growing closer to Nicola's family, the billionaire Peltzes. And here's where things get even messier. Reports claim that the whole feud partly started when Brooklyn stopped talking to his brother Romeo over Romeo's girlfriend, Kim Turnbull. That connection didn't sit well, since Brooklyn had been linked to her in the past. To be clear, Kim later denied that she and Brooklyn ever dated, but the damage was already done. Family drama, right?
It definitely takes a toll on you mentally.
And Brooklyn's absence at big family milestones keeps adding fuel to the fire. When Romeo turned 23 this September, his parents, siblings, and even Cruz's girlfriend Jackie all posted sweet birthday tributes. But Brooklyn? Silence. Instead, he shared snaps of himself enjoying life in Beverly Hills with Nicola, making it pretty clear where his priorities lie.
We didn't get along.
To make matters worse, Brooklyn recently posted a video with chef Michael Roux Jr., where he quipped that the dish they cooked was the only thing he'd fly home for.
It's going to be a hot setup. That is going to be flying out the kitchen.
I'm definitely going to now just come to London just to have that.
Ouch. If that wasn't a dig at his family, what was it? Still, there's one relationship Brooklyn hasn't let go of: his little sister, Harper. For her 14th birthday in July, he shared a sweet photo with her and Nicola, captioning it, "We love UX." Harper looked adorable in a pink silk dress, and the moment felt like a glimpse of the old family closeness.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you thought that was the start of a reunion, not so fast. In August, Brooklyn and Nicola renewed their vows in New York. But guess who wasn't invited? Yep, the Beckhams. They didn't even know about it until afterward. Instead, Brooklyn poured his heart out in a speech, not just about Nicola, but about her parents Nelson and Claudia Peltz, thanking them for their love and support. And while it was heartfelt, it had to sting for David and Victoria, who weren't mentioned in the same way.
So I think he loves being with my family.
They were also absent from other key Beckham family events, including Victoria's birthday in Miami. Brooklyn didn't post anything for Father's Day or to celebrate David's knighthood either, which only added fuel to the fire. So what's really going on? Well, some say the drama started all the way back in 2022, with, of all things, the wedding dress. When Brooklyn and Nicola got engaged, Victoria apparently offered to design Nicola's dress. Nicola agreed, calling it an honor. But things allegedly took a turn when Victoria backed out of making the gown and had someone else call Nicola's mom to break the news. From there, it spiraled. Nicola ended up wearing a Valentino dress, and some accused her of snubbing Victoria. But hold up. Nicola had actually worn Victoria Beckham designs to plenty of events before that, including her engagement photos and the premiere of her film Lola in 2024. And Victoria even showed up to support her at that premiere.
And I'm so excited Victoria's here tonight, and it means the world to me. She made my outfit, she customized this beautiful look, and I'm just like so happy to have her here tonight.
Nicola later told Variety there was never any bad blood over the dress. According to her, Victoria's atelier just couldn't make it in time, so she had to pivot. No drama, at least not from her side. But then came the wedding day, and another bump in the road. Mark Anthony, a close friend of the Beckhams, performed at the event. Before launching into a song, he reportedly called Victoria up to the stage and called her the most beautiful woman in the room. Now, maybe he was just being sweet, but Nicola allegedly didn't take it that way. One source said she felt the moment was stolen from her and left the room in tears. Another guest, though, remembers it differently, saying the newlyweds had already had their first dance earlier in the evening, and Mark's performance came much later when everyone was already relaxing. According to that version, people were just dancing and having fun. David danced with Harper, Victoria with Brooklyn. Nothing scandalous.
Yeah, it was a beautiful wedding, and as a mother, to see my son so happy means so much. What more can you ask for?
In the months following the event, Peltz and her mother-in-law's social media relationship was described as rather frosty. A source told Page 6 that the women can't stand each other and don't talk. The insider added that the build-up to the wedding was horrendous because Nicola didn't want Posh Spice to participate in any of the planning, so she wouldn't tell Victoria anything, and communication was minimal. According to this source, there was non-stop petty drama to the point where it also came between the Beckhams and their son. The family also disliked the fact that Nicola was called the new Mrs. Beckham by Tatler magazine. At the time, insiders suspected that Nicola was jealous of all the attention Victoria gets, especially around her wedding day. In August 2022, Peltz decided to address the gossip during an interview with Variety. She explained that she was going to wear one of Victoria's designs during the ceremony, but the atelier couldn't do it. She didn't say you can't wear it. I didn't say I didn't want to wear it, the actress explained. In the same interview, Brooklyn gave his take on the situation, saying, "I've learned they're always going to try to write stuff like that. They're always going to try and put people down. But everyone gets along, which is good." Do you believe these explanations?